The Bears were on a 14-game losing streak. And they come to Washington, D.C. on a Thursday night football, prime time in front of everybody, and mauls the Washington Commanders, beats them down in their own house 40-20. And they looked way more prepared. They had better coaching. They looked like they wanted to play. Our players looked like they were going to come in. They thought they were going to come in here and they were just going to lay down and beat this team and wasn't going to have to try. Like, these guys aren't hungry for a win after 14-game losing streak. And people are out here telling you shit's different this year. This team is different. Sam Howell is the GOAT. We're going to the playoffs. Everything's different. Joyous times are here. And I'm sitting here getting so much slack from the very beginning. Before the season even started, I was making videos saying, this is a video you guys aren't going to want to hear. I'm saying stuff in this video you don't want to hear. In the preseason, I'm saying the title of my video is, I'm not impressed. I'm not, this is the same shit. I'm seeing the same shit over and over and over. Yeah, all these other people are telling you shit's different. Sam Howell's the truth. Shit's different. Sam Howell's going to lead us to the playoffs this year. The defense is going to come along. They're telling you all this stuff, and we're seeing this on the field. We're seeing the same shit. Our stadium is pretty much 50-50 Bears fans. The Bears haven't won a game in 14 games straight. And look at the crowd on Thursday Night Football in our stadium. Just so many white jerseys down there. It's the same shit. Different owner, same shit. Nothing has changed. And I've been telling you guys this from the very beginning. That's why I'm cool about it. I'm not worried about it because I'm the one that went into the season with a wait and see approach. I'm seeing the same shit. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing Ron Rivera making different smart calls with timeouts. The timeout there and before half. What was that? Like, I'm seeing the same things. And there's people out here trying to tell you differently. And it's ridiculous. And if you want to still go and get your hopes up, go watch them then. Continue to go and watch them. If you want to hear the goddamn truth, I've been telling you the whole time. I've been one of the only people up here been telling you, I'm not impressed. I'm seeing the same shit. We have the same holes. We would rather go draft Emmanuel Forbes in an offensive-driven league. We would rather not protect our quarterback and take an offensive lineman or some offensive weapon in the first round. We would rather go get Emmanuel Forbes, who it took until the fourth quarter of this game. Mind you, he gave up 175 yards, multiple touchdowns in the last week versus the Eagles. But it took us until the fourth quarter of this game for Ron Rivera to go, gee, maybe we should stop giving up 230 yards to DJ Moore. Maybe we should do something about it. Maybe we should switch something. Maybe we should make some change. What's the same shit? I've been telling you, and that's why I didn't get my hopes up. I've been here too many times, dude. And I know a lot of people just can't help it, but I've been trying to warn you this whole time. I've been trying. The only person out here telling you I'm not impressed. I don't know what you guys are seeing. I'm not sure what everyone else is seeing, that they're so thinking that we're going to the playoffs and shit is different and whatever. Our defense has given up 30 plus points in every single game, dude. Like a defense that has so many talented players. How do you do that? It's how is that even possible? How is that even possible? I don't understand it. It's just, but that's who we are. We cannot maintain success. Even though we lost in the Eagles game, people were talking about us. Oh, hey, even though they lost, Washington looked pretty good. And then they took that and went into this game thinking, oh, yeah, we did that last week. And, we scored 30 points, 30-some points. And, we played one of the better teams in the league. We played up to their level. And, and then they come into this game thinking they're just going to roll over the Bears. And guess what? They came out and popped us in the mouth. They said, hey, we won the toss. Give us the ball. We got a plan. We are desperate for a win, and we're here to fuck shit up. And guess what? That's what they did. And how they have two players on their team, Justin Fields and DJ Moore, and we just that's how bad Jack Del Rio is right now. You let the one guy that is the biggest threat loose. How they don't have anyone else, and all they did this game was. Justin Fields killed us and DJ Moore. The two people we knew we needed to look out for, they're making plays. That means you are doing something wrong and they didn't do shit about it until the fourth quarter where they're like, hey, you know what? Maybe we should actually make a change. Maybe we should take Emmanuel Forbes, this trash ass motherfucker that we drafted in the first round, because that's what Jack Del Rio and Ron Rivera, and that's what we do here, is we have defensive-minded coaches in an offensive-driven league, and these defensive-minded coaches are drafting Jamin Davis, fucking bum, in the first round, Emmanuel Forbes, fucking bum, in the first round, when we should be protecting our quarterback. And let's get to the quarterback, because all last year, all I was saying was, man, I would love to see Taylor Heineke behind an offensive line. We didn't get to see that, and guess what? We don't get to see Sam Howell behind an offensive line either. They didn't do shit about it. And guess what? I think both those guys would look pretty good behind an offensive line, even though, and that's the thing, is people think I hate on Sam Howell. I'm actually kind of somewhat encouraged still by Sam Howell. And we'll get over that here later. But the thing is, like, dude, it was rough. Sam Howell isn't doing what he needs to do. The entire team was dog shit today. And the thing is, I'm taking a wait and see approach, right? I'm not gonna be fooled again. Like, I've been fooled too many times in a row where I get my hopes up and then I'm actually like worked up and care about this. I'm just pissed off now that, like, I got so much shit this season for telling you the damn truth, and then everyone else is out here, oh, we're playoff bound. There's people out here going to other, like, YouTubers for other teams, talking shit to them. Who are we? Who are we? When did we become a playoff lock team? And people are out here talking shit to people. Like it's like cowboy shit. And, you know, it pisses me off seeing that, seeing people do stuff like that. Like, who are we, man? Like, we've done some shit. Like Ron Rivera isn't our head coach, which if I was the owner of this team, I would be firing Ron Rivera tonight. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You have to send a message. This is absolutely unfucking acceptable. To go out here on Thursday night and start a game looking like that. There's nothing more I need to see from you. Make Eric Bieniemy the head coach, and guess what? If Eric Bieniemy's not ready to do that, there's going to be someone who will. And Eric Bieniemy, guess what? When you came here and you signed up, you signed as a assistant head coach, and if he's not willing to step up and accept that role or whatever, then screw it. There's going to be someone who will want to do it. We cannot sit here and watch Ron Rivera look dumbfounded on the sideline, like, what's going on? What? Dude, it's because of you. This is all because of you. And you just stand there doing fucking nothing on the sideline all the time, looking dumbfounded, like, what? We didn't get that call? Whatever. Like, dude, what does he actually do? What it takes he took to the fourth I was about to say inning, the fourth quarter to take Emmanuel Forbes and be like, you know what? Maybe we should stop getting cooked by this guy who's just destroying us the whole game on this trash ass Bears team who beat the shit out of us today. And, you know, I'm really glad that I was thinking about going to the game today. Man, I'm glad I didn't do that. But once I made a decision I'm not going to go to the game, sorry, my phone's going off. Once I made a decision that I'm not going to go to the game, I went down the street to my parents' house and I watched the game with my dad. And before the game started, we were talking about the Eagles game last week, and my dad said, some reason we always play good teams up to their caliber, and then when we play bad teams like we were about to play today, excuse me, can I help you? Can we help you? I don't know what she's talking about, but she wanted something. So going back to what I was talking about, went to my dad's house, talking about the Eagles game. We play, and he said we play up to the level of, if we're playing a good team, we play up to that level. If we play a bad team, that's when we're gonna have troubles and whatever. And sure enough, look at the first half of this football game. and like, dude, like, my dad, he's old, and he's obviously been there for when the Redskins were a dynasty and shit. And that's why, like, me growing up watching football, I'm a Redskin fan because he was a Redskins fan, and he's seen all the glory years and everything. And then the last 20 years, growing up watching football with him, it's been nothing but doom and gloom. He's sitting there cursing the team every game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just so pissed off at the team that they're so bad and just do all this dumb shit. And somehow, like, I'm still a Redskins fan, and I still, like, used to try to find optimism in this team. But now I'm done holding the hope. A perfect example is I've also been a Baltimore Orioles fan my entire life, and they've been dog shit my entire life. But guess what? This year, they're one of the best teams in baseball, and they're going to the playoffs right now. And the thing is, I did the same thing. I had to see it. And guess what? Watching Orioles baseball this year we would be down 3 runs in the 7th inning, and I'd be like, oh, dude, we're coming back. We're coming back. We're going to win. I have no doubt in my mind we're going to win. Do you understand? Well, there's a different feeling when shit is different. And shit is not different with this team. And people are out here trying to explain to you that it is. And a lot of people are willing to hear that shit. But if you have a damn brain in your head, you would see what I'm seeing, which is the same shit. Which I've been saying this entire season. Yeah, right, dude. I don't know what you're looking at. Ron Rivera is our coach. we do shit that doesn't make sense. Sam Howell's doing shit that doesn't make sense. Like, on the 2-point play, why not just throw the ball to someone? It's a 2-point try. Why are you holding onto the ball and almost taking a sack? Like, we need that 2 points, and guess what? It's better for you to throw it into tight coverage and shit. Maybe even it gets intercepted or whatever, but they're in the end zone. They're probably not going to go score points. It's a 2-point play. Get rid of the ball. Do something with it instead of get sacked with the ball. And I know that he did kind of throw the ball away, which he almost threw it up and get intercepted either way, but he just shit doesn't make sense. And that's what we're doing right now. Man, and the defense, what it overrated, like, how overrated is our defense? Like, we have good players. Now, not like ridiculous, like, we have a lot of holes on defense, don't get me wrong, but like, what is our defensive line doing? Where's Jonathan Allen this year? Jonathan Allen used to be a lock on our defense, and now we don't hear a peep from him. He did have I think 1 sack today, but all season long, I mean, where the hell has he been? Like, what is going on with this defensive line? And it gets to the point where we're like, we have this talent. It's got to be coaching. It's got to be coaching. We have so much talent at certain areas. Our offense, we have so many receivers. Why does it take 3 to the 4th quarter for Terry McLaurin to get the damn ball? This shit doesn't make sense. Heineke used to throw the fucking ball to Terry McLaurin. That was his success, getting the ball to playmakers' hands. Why is it taking us to the 4th quarter to actually try to get the ball to Terry McLaurin? It doesn't make any goddamn sense, dude. It doesn't make any sense. And that's why, like I said, all season long, I've been sitting here saying, prove it to me. Show me something. Show me something. And I did make a post where I said, this team does fight. They could have given up, and at halftime they could have given up. They did come out, but F that. They're millionaires. They should be putting on a fight. They should be trying to not get embarrassed on Thursday Night Football at home. Like, I'm not going to pat them on the back for that shit. I don't know what else to say, man. Emmanuel Forbes is trash. Like I've been saying this whole time, Ron Rivera should have been fired a long time ago. A long time ago. He's done way too much dumb shit. The timeout or whatever before half, it's like, bro, you're just trying to get people injured or something? Like, well, what's the fucking thought through this? Like Sam Howell has a fucking Josh Allen arm, is going to throw the ball 70, 80 yards in the air to get a Hail Mary pass. Like, dude, what are we doing here? Just a lot of shit that doesn't make sense, dude. We lost to the Bears. We lost to the Bears. Wow. And how about Greg Stroman? Good old Greg Stroman. Yet again, not only did we lose to the Bears, Greg Stroman, a guy who used to be on our football team, out there making plays versus us here in our hometown, dude. Wow. That really sums shit up for you, right? Wow. Greg Stroman, who was like a guy on our, like, third on our depth chart at one point, is coming in here and picking off Sam Howell. Yeah, that's what we're about. Whew. There's so much more to say, but I don't even know where to start. I know I've been here for almost 15 minutes now, but there's so much more to say, and I don't even know. Logan Thomas, the dive for the first down, he had the fumble, sucks. Normally you would think maybe the refs would whistle him his forward progress there. They didn't. Fumble the ball, that sucks. But, I mean, what a heads-up play on the dive for the first down. Joey Sly missing another field goal. That's who we are. We're the same team. What's different? What changed? I haven't seen shit different. I haven't seen shit different. Before I keep rambling here, I'll just get into my notes and get you guys out of here, man. Yeah. DJ Moore had what, like 230 yards? DJ Moore, 6-yard pass on third down. Destroys St. Juice on that play. I don't know what Forrest was doing on that play either. Montez Sweat had his 4th sack of the season. The easiest touchdown pass ever to DJ Moore. Their best player is wide open. They played they played a howl sound when our offense took the field for the first time. Like, dude, we are not there yet. Don't do that shit. We are not there yet. Sam Howell is not there yet. Don't be starting that. That's way too early to be starting some shit like that. Like having a howl sound when Sam Howell comes out on the field. Like, dude, we are not there to be doing some shit like that. Tons of white jerseys, playing like crap at home, but things are different, right? Justin Fields has all day to throw the ball. All day he did. Bears run the tush push and get the first down. I think they did that multiple times, but yet we don't do it. We had a third down earlier, and we didn't do it. Herbert right up the middle for 20 yards. Our run defense wasn't even there today. Normally we get at least run defense. Not today. Pringle should never be on the goddamn field, and then one time he has a false start. The Bears are the only team that seems like they want to play football today. Howell shows growth. So the one compliment I'll give Sam Howell today. And then he also fucked it up later. So we all know Sam Howell cannot see blitzes coming. Just cannot see the blitzes on his left-hand side. He just cannot see that shit coming to save his life. But today, earlier in the game, he motioned in Antonio Gibson to come in and block that guy who was going to be rushing off the left-hand side. And I'm like, Sam Howell, good job. I like that. Improvement. That's what I want to see. I'm not picky. I want to see just improvement. I want to see some improvement. Is that ridiculous to ask? So I see him do that, and then later in the game, he just completely doesn't see this blitz coming on the right-hand side, gets walloped. So it's just I don't know. Give the guy half points. I don't know what to say. Howell and Heineke both didn't have a good line, but Heineke gets loose way more often. So Sam don't, and I wrote this before. Sam did have that really good run later in the game, but I feel like the difference between Howell and Heineke is that Heineke was a little bit just quick. I think he's just quick and has short, quick bursts. Like when he's getting chased from behind, when he's leaving and trying to run from behind the line, people are coming up behind him and can't catch him. I feel like Sam Howell gets caught more often because he's just not as fast. But like I said, I did write that before. Sam had some good runs later on, so hey, maybe I'm fucking wrong. Who knows? Forbes is terrible so far. Ron Rivera looking stunned on the sideline. What's new? DJ Moore kills us again for a touchdown. Ron Rivera should be fired tonight. Wide open touchdown, and Sam overthrows him in the end zone. I think that was to Diami Brown. We can't be missing that. We are being clearly outcoached and outplayed. We get away with the pass interference down near the goal line, or the end zone, and the Bears kick a field goal. We would have been pissed if that happened to us, so I had to mention that, trying to be unbiased. Sam Howell picked off by Greg Stroman. Remember him. Bears are on a 14-game losing streak. Defense gives up another easy touchdown. It's 27-3. We call a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. It makes no sense. Run Rivera there for you. Commanders move the ball right after half, and Sam has a touchdown to Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas fumbles the ball. Jonathan Allen has been too quiet this year. Good throw to Gibson on the right side for 41 yards. Sam misses the pressure off the left side. No, so it was on the left side, the same side, and takes a huge sack. Forbes gets destroyed by Moore again. What's new? How does Jack Del Rio not find a way to double cover Moore or just find some way to eliminate their best player? It took until the fourth quarter for them to take Forbes off DJ Moore. Jamison Crowder actually had a good catch over the middle. I thought Jamison Crowder looked good in a wide receiver role. Instead of Pringle put his ass out there, dude. Logan Thomas had to drop near the end zone, or in the end zone. I can't remember. It was right before the end zone, I think. Why is Terry McLaurin not getting the football? Huge question. Touchdown pass to Curtis Samuel. We are still in it and fighting somehow. 2-point play, and Sam just holds onto the ball. Talked about that. Dive by Logan Thomas was clutch. Terry finally has a good catch. Joey Sly misses a 46-yard field goal, and DJ Moore kills us again. That's all I got, dude. I think I got most of it out. But yeah, it's whatever, dude. It's whatever. I seen this type of shit coming. Like other people apparently didn't. Apparently they did. Apparently they didn't see it coming. I didn't see us losing to the Bears on Thursday night coming, but I saw the season not going the way that people thought it was going to go. So yet again, I'm not shocked by this. You know what I mean? So that's all I got for you guys. You guys always know that. And also, I'm thinking about making a Discord for just fans of the channel, and we can sit there and talk football or talk during the game in the Discord channel. If you guys know what that is, I'll keep you updated on that. But yeah, that's all I got. You guys know if you put a comment down below, I normally always get back to your comments. So keep doing that. And as always, hail to the Commanders. See you in the next one. Peace.